Hello, hello, hello. There's always scuff. There's always scuff. Thank you so much for the raid on Twitch, by the way. Hello, hello. Can we get a shout out for Allison VR on Twitch? Hi, hi. Good meow-fternoon. Good meow-ning. Good night to some of you. I hope you are all doing well. It's good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Is my volume okay? Do I sound all right? Do I sound good? Hi, sorry I was late. I got distracted looking at myself in my camera. My bad, my bad, my bad. Thank you for the follows. Hi, hi. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. No nya-ight for you, but it'll be nice to tune in anyway. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you everyone for being here. Did you guys notice that I finally set up a separate chat for the YouTube chatters on the starting screen? Are you proud of me? Be proud of me. Be proud of me. Be proud of me. Be proud of me. Would it be meow-fternoon or nya-ight? I say meow-fternoon, but whatever makes you happy. You saw? Yay! Hi, hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi, hi. You're very proud, good. I realized I'm using the wrong chat thing, so I can't see YouTube for some reason. Hold on, I gotta fix this. There's always scuff in these. There's always scuff in these, so I'm gonna send you guys back to the starting screen for a few seconds. I just gotta pull up the thing because I don't want to neglect the YouTube peoples because I appreciate you guys. So give me one moment, one moment. One second. Is it nice to hear from both ears? Is it nice? Well, I'm glad you like. I'm really excited about today's stream because I have been wanting to do something related to like Phantom Sense and like sorry if you can hear me typing, and like VR and stuff. So I've been really excited about that recently. It's been like a big thing for me where I'm always like, oh, I love just being able to like talk to you guys and hang out and stuff. So one second while I pull the chat out because I have to do it differently whenever I stream on both websites. So it's a little weird. Bliss incoming? What do you mean bliss incoming? Mm-hmm. Dearie. Mm-hmm. You love my ASMR? Thank you. I'm so glad. That makes me really happy. Yeah, we are playing around with Phantom Sense today. I'm very excited because I get to nerd out a little bit today. Which, if you know me, I love to nerd out about the most random things ever. And Phantom Sense has been like pretty up there in things that I want to nerd out about. So, okay, I think I have everything fixed. I think I have everything fixed now. I think we're in the clear, guys. Sorry about all the scuff. Sorry, my loves. Okay. Let me get you guys in the lap pillow because I promised you guys a lap pillow last time I was on VR. So here's your lap pillow. Hello, hello, hello. Doesn't it feel like we're so close? It feels like you're really here, you know? Like I can like tap, 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 you know, with my nails. Tap, 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 tap. But I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. How are you all? Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Ooh, yes, you could watch this in VR. That's true. And yes, for free. What do you mean for free? I do lots of things for you guys for free. You know that, right? It's because I like hanging out with you guys, and I like talking into your ears and suggesting things to you and giving you strange dreams. You know the drill. That's the bliss. Is it really bliss? Yeah. Yes, you absolutely can watch this in VR. This actually might enhance the experience, maybe. I hope you guys are ready for a really, really nerdy ramble, by the way, because it is. I am so excited to talk about all of this today. But yes, for free. Why would I charge you for that? Has anyone ever charged you for a lap pillow? I feel like that's something generally you should be getting for free now. Mm-hmm. So, the plan for today's stream is we're gonna chat here and there, of course. You guys get your head pats as always. Pat, 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 pat. And, hold on. The camera I want is being annoying. One moment. Where are you? Give it to me. There we go. I don't know why it's off to the side now. I think I might have messed it up. Hold on. I'm gonna move you. Okay. Adjust. Why is it sideways? So, in between we'll yap here and there, but I wanted to, basically I wanted to be able to talk a little bit about just like general VR stuff and Phantom Sense. So I'm very excited about that. Here's your head pats, by the way. Scritch, 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 scritch. It's been a long week camping. You stayed in werewolf territory. Lucky, 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 lucky. So, I'm excited. So, I did start the stream saying, oh, we feel like so close. And I feel like this is a general consensus that a lot of us get when we're in VR, where it's like, you do feel very close to that person, even though like you can't really touch them, right? Like I can do this, but it's not the same, right? Which is funny. I mean, to be fair, the sense of touch, we're not actually ever touching each other, you know that, right? Like, we are always separated by just a little bit, because atoms can never fully touch, you know? And so it's very interesting to think about that, because then you think about being online, and it's like, how truly far are we from each other, right? I mean, I'm just a screen away. And I think that's a wonderful thing. And this time, this era, this day and age, we are like the most connected we have ever been, ever, right? And like, for a lot of VR users, I think it can feel even closer. So I don't know how many of you guys have Phantom Sense. Type 1 in chat if you have Phantom Sense or you experience any kind of like tingles. And it doesn't have to be in VR. Do you ever watch like the personal attention ASMR videos where they like do all the hand motions and stuff and you can kind of feel it? I would count that also as like Phantom Sense. Maybe. Sing some ones. I've been trying to go full Danny Phantom. Interesting. I'm seeing a lot of ones. Yes. And I do think that it definitely does have a lot to do with like how much time you spend in VR and other stuff. But I do believe that a lot of people can develop Phantom Sense. Even though there's not like a ton of studies around it, I do think it's possible. I do think so. I think the hardest part is, honestly, like believing that it might happen, right? I think it's kind of like how hypnosis only works if you are like suggestible generally, like you have to be willing and open to it. And I think it's a similar thing too there. On your nose. I get it too on my nose. Very slight one. I see. So, Phantom Sense is not like super well documented yet, which honestly is kind of surprising, but I guess VR is kind of like a newer thing, right? I'm gonna put you guys back on my lap. It is a newer thing. But it's a fascinating phenomena because it's mostly related to like VR, right? When we think of phantom sense, you know, you think of the my phantom pain, those videos and stuff. And it's a unique experience for sure. And I think it's been getting a lot more popular. More people are talking about it over the years. And especially with VR chat, it's very interesting because there are some studies, right? And mind you, I am no scientist. I'm a magical cat. I'm probably the farthest thing from a scientist. But I've done some research because all of this stuff fascinates me a lot. And I'm sure you can tell. um, there is a few names that this is actually referred to, like colloquially, like in the, I almost said science fandom. The science fandom. Oh god. um, but it's known as PTS, PTI, and virtual touch. So that's PTS, 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 PTI, PTI. My favorite phantom. mm. Mm. So, why is it sideways again? It's fine. So, with that in mind, right? If you watch a lot of ASMR, you might also experience like similar sensations from ASMR. Especially around like the camera, if it's meant to represent you, right? Like something like this might feel extra tingly. I tell you, oh, I'm tracing circles around your eyes, right? Tracing around your eyes and over your nose and around your cheeks, right? You might feel a little something like maybe a warmth or like a little tingle, something, or even just the regular like ASMR response, right? The autonomous sensory meridian response. ASMR. Which I think is very interesting, isn't it? And so the cause of the sensation is generally pretty speculative. Um, there's a few things I've seen where people say it is, and this is what I believe too, is anticipation of touch, right? There's also cross-modal perception. Cross-modal perception. And body transfer illusion. And I do think all of these things kind of play together, right? They all kind of merge to possibly form what we know as phantom sense, phantom touch. Not to be mistaken with phantom limb. This is different. Phantom limb is specific to people who have lost a limb or don't have a limb that they normally would have and experience sensations of that. That is different from phantom sense. These are different terms. Mm-hmm. And so, anticipation of touch, anticipation of touch, anticipation of touch. I just saw somebody say phantom. Why I oughta. So, anticipation of touch is something we can actually experience outside of VR chat, funny enough, and just outside of VR in general. The brain, like, this is something that we do, right? This is, what's the term I'm looking for? This is a thing that we do without thinking about it, right? It's, I believe the term is it psychosomatic? I believe it's psychosomatic. It's a psychosomatic thing. We do it without thinking, right? And it's like brain and like your body connection. And so the interesting thing is that we do this all the time without thinking about it, right? This is something we do completely unintentionally, and it's hardwired into us that we prepare for the sensation of touch. We prepare for, you know, the sensation of something. We have an expectation for how it's going to feel. And we don't even have to think about that a lot of the time. And this is something that we actually start developing when we're very young. And it plays a huge role in how we're able to actually like pay attention to stuff as well when we get a bit older. So, if you do feel like you do pay a lot of attention to the sensations of things when you're trying to do other stuff, you might find that it's a bit hard for you to pay attention to tasks or things you're trying to do, or you find yourself easily distracted, right? These things are like directly correlated. And so we do this without even thinking about it, right? Like when we, let's say, pick up something that's like visibly spiky, right? we pick up something that's like visibly spiky. Let's say I go to touch like a cactus, right? I'm going to expect it to be spiky because it looks spiky. Or I touch a rock that's like a river rock. I expect it to be maybe more smooth, a little less gritty, you know? And when we think about these things, it's like, yeah, that's what you expect. However, it's like we're not shocked when it matches what we expect, right? What we anticipate to feel. But if it doesn't match what we expect, then it's a different story, right? If you were to say, pick up your pencil, you're expecting to feel the smooth wood, but then you find, oh, it's actually quite rough here. You're going to look, you're going to investigate, you're going to think, okay, well, something's different. But if it's just smooth, you're not going to draw attention to it at all because that's what you anticipated. And so we are not shocked when it matches what we expect. We predict the feeling of something so we can focus on the things we are doing around us, right? So, so when you see hands coming towards you, you might anticipate the touch because that's what our bodies do, right? Right? And hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the support. Thank you for listening to me ramble so far. I hope you guys have been able to keep up with all of this, and if not, I hope it's relaxing at least. So, when someone reaches towards you in a way that would suggest, oh, I'm going to make contact with you, right? We see a hand that's reaching out towards our shoulder. We are expecting it to touch. We are expecting it to make contact, right? And depending on like the speed and the circumstance, it could be a gentle touch, or maybe I'm expecting an impact, right? And we flinch when we expect an impact, or something like that, right? Or we steel ourselves for it. It is an involuntary response. Without trying, you are expecting touch. You are anticipating the touch. And so this is where the other terms I brought up earlier, like cross-modal perception, comes into play. So that light kind of tingly sensation you might feel. tingly sensation you might feel is hypothesized to be linked to the sensation, to the feeling of expecting something, right? You expect the sensation, even though there is no follow through of the sensation. So, you are thinking, oh, it's gonna happen, and you're expecting it to happen, but then it doesn't. So your body is trying to fill in the blanks because our brains love to make connections, to take shortcuts. It's very fascinating that we do that. Our brains are quite lazy, actually, and they love to take lots of shortcuts. So, in a setting like VR, where it is a different environment than our body is like used to being in, right? We're used to being not in the headset. We spend majority of our lives outside of the headset. It's a different place. Our bodies are not used to it. And our bodies react to stimulus. And when we are in a place that our brain is not used to or is getting used to, it heightens your sensation. It heightens the anticipation that you feel. which can also play a big role into, you know, how you end up developing your phantom sense, phantom touch, right? So, another possible reason phantom sense exists, or, what we assume as phantom sense might exist, because it could be placebo as well, is something called body transfer illusion. Body transfer illusion. So, body transfer illusion is... Actually, how many of you guys have heard of the rubber hand experiment, or the rubber hand illusion? Illusion, 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 illusion. Rubber hand, illusion, 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 illusion. Raises my rubber hand, me. So, in which case, if you don't know what the rubber hand illusion is, or the experiment, it was a experiment that was done, I believe it was like the 1980s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's like 1988, it's late 1980s, right? And so it was an experiment where a bunch of subjects were brought into a lab. And what the scientists would do is they would basically have this rubber hand, right? They would have this rubber hand in front of the person, and they would hide this person's left hand from them. So imagine a setup like we have the hand under a blanket, right? We can't see our left hand. So we can't see our left hand. It's out of sight. We only have our right hand, and on the other side we have a fake rubber hand, right? Mm-hmm. And it's okay if you don't know about it. I feel like the rubber hand thing is a little bit niche. So it's okay if you don't know it. And it's okay if you do. And basically, was it 1998? 1988? It might have been 1998. Anyway, the study was basically to see how our bodies anticipate sensation based on, like, visual stimulus, right? What we see. And so we would have the rubber hand, and it would look much like our own, right? So we have one real hand, and then we're hiding our left hand. And on our left, we've got a rubber hand that looks just like our own, right? So it would be completely indistinguishable from your own actual hand. And basically, what they would do is they would have a brush. And they would brush over the left hand. Brush. That was hidden. And at the same time, they would brush the rubber hand that they could see in front of them. And when they did it in the same direction, people would claim that the rubber hand was their hand, that they could feel it on the rubber hand even though it was not their own. And when they would be asked to point to their left hand, they would point to the rubber hand rather than the hand that's hidden away, right? Which is fascinating because this is something we also call like body ownership, and the way our bodies can claim ownership of something that is not necessarily part of our bodies. I imagine it's kind of similar to how sometimes, when you drive in a car, it kind of feels like it's a part of you. I imagine that's a very similar sensation. Or I hear about people when they work on like the big CCTV setups, right? Where they have all the different cameras and stuff. It feels like you have lots of eyes. And I've heard from people who work in those kinds of places with lots of security cameras, sometimes you even like dream that you can view like that normally. And I imagine that must be really strange. Could you imagine that? Feeling like you have way more eyes than you do, and then dreaming about that and waking up only to having the ones on your head? Wouldn't that be so strange? And I imagine it might be similar to like being used to like having or seeing certain limbs in VR that you don't have in real life. It might be the same if you spend a lot of time in VR. You get so used to it, your brain claims this part of your body that is not actually there because it can see it, which is very interesting. Yes, or like when you use a controller, it feels like it's a part of you because you've memorized it. You know it quite literally like the back of your hand. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. And I do think you're right. I think it is 1998 that it happened. So, similarly, though, when the rubber hand that we mentioned before would be threatened with a needle, mind you, they would never actually go to stab the hand, but they would make the motion as to threaten it. They would do MRI scans and they would see the part of the brain that lights up, that tells us to react to like the possibility of pain, to the anticipation of pain would light up. People claimed that they felt an urge to pull away from what was, threatening the rubber hand, even though it's not their hand. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? Mm-hmm. I think A Million Eyes does sound appealing. I feel like I'm very nosy, and if I could have like a ton of eyes, I probably would. Like imagine feeling like a whole building is your body. Isn't that strange? Can feel my mouse cursor. Ooh, let me touch your mouse cursor. Put it right here. Put it right here. I'm touching you. I'm touching you. Oh, now put it over here. I'm touching you. I'm touching you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of similar. Like it does remind me kind of the split brain hemispheres. That like the right brain would use the left hand to pass an object, and the right hand to the right hand, and the left brain makes up a reason for holding it. Yes, 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 yes. Our brains are fascinating, aren't they? The way that they work, the way that our brains make connections and take shortcuts and are making up for missing information sometimes or anticipating information. Body LARPing. Yeah, body LARPing. Our brains like to LARP. They like to pretend they know something when they don't. All of our brains are LARPers. Yes, yes, yes. I do believe some security camera operators do get that sense. And I do wonder what that must be like. Because if you can experience phantom sense and you can experience feeling like you were one with your car, what's the limit, right? How far can the brain push itself to claim ownership of a body that does not exist, right? And if we can experience these things, who's to say that, like, you know, phantom sense isn't real or that you can't experience it? Obviously, you're not me. I can't give you the sensations I have in my body, but I know myself that I can experience phantom sense. I have very little phantom sense, and I get it right around here, right around my nose. It's a little tingly, kind of warm sensation. And VR has so many possibilities. And our minds are so fascinating, aren't they? Aren't they? So it's very interesting that like we have this. And car where? What brand? What car? I don't drive. This cat does not drive. I lack the depth perception for driving. Don't worry, I'll bring you back the lap pillow. I got you. How does it feel? Are you immersed? Is your immersion good? Does it feel like you're really there? Can you feel my warmth? I miss when like old monitors and TV had like the fuzz, the fur you could feel, because I feel like that would add to the immersion, you know. You put your face to the monitor and you can feel my soft fuzzy fur through the buzz of the screen. I kind of miss that, don't you? So, this may not seem relevant yet, but there is a Greek god, I believe his name is Proteus. I might be pronouncing it right. Incorrect. It's Proteus, one of the two. And he is a Greek god with the ability to shapeshift, right? And he's actually the namesake of the proteus effect. And the proteus effect is fascinating because, well, it's this thing, it's an effect that we've documented over the years. You can look into it. The proteus effect is that behaviors can be documented where people will act differently based on the avatars they choose, right? In game or in virtual spaces, or even like, let's say, a tabletop game like D&D, right? That our behavior is directly influenced at times by what we choose to represent ourselves with, which is very interesting. And I'm glad you're comfy. Yes, the immersion. It's good. The more immersed you get, the easier it'll be for me to help you guys with your phantom sense. And I like dogs. Dogs are cute. I can feel the warmth because of the heat. No. Just pretend it's me. Yes, and in fursuits too. This is correct. Fursuits, you will also see this, that people will behave differently when they are taking a different form, right? Visually. And it's interesting because the effect says that the avatars we choose to use affect our behavior, right? And the way we perceive ourselves is directly linked to how we act, right? It's directly linked to, our expectations and the expectations others might have of us. And furthermore, I think maybe that's why in like non-human avatars, we might finding ourselves like acting more like what we expect, our species to be, or based on the aesthetic of our character. Do they look more grungy? Do they look nice? Do they look mean? Do they have, like a monstrous body, or are they really small? And you find yourself meeting this expectation that you have set for the way this character looks, or maybe the expectation other people have for how this character looks, right? I do like rats too. This is good. Yes, rats are minions and emergency protein. Exactly. You get me. So petting your head. But if we are affected by the avatars we wear, right, and the visual stimulus we receive, and we can claim ownership of a limb that does not belong to our body, that is not attached to us, right? We can anticipate touch that does not come. Who is to say you can't have phantom sense, right? For a tail or ears that only you have in VR, Maybe it's placebo, maybe it's not. And, well, there haven't been enough studies to exactly say why people experience phantom sense. I do have my suspicions. I do. I have quite a few suspicions, actually. So, my biggest suspicion, personally, has been that I think, right, and I said this at the beginning too, and I'm no scientist, this is just observations, I can be biased, but I find that the more suggestible a person is, the more likely they are to develop phantom sense, right? And similarly, the longer you spend time in VR, the more likely you are to develop a phantom sense. I found myself developing kind of a phantom sense after spending a lot of time in VR chat. Our brains make these connections, right? And I think that suggestion is a very powerful tool that a lot of people don't realize. That we can suggest things, we can affect each other, we can affect ourselves through suggestion. Because our minds are able to create sensation where there is none just by being told it's going to happen, right? Or imagining it or seeing it, right? Which is fascinating. And I mean, according to most people, myself included, right? Phantom sense can feel really good. It feels good to have somebody touch your head and pat you, or boop your nose, or trace your features, right? And if it's a good stimulus, then perhaps it strengthens the behavior. It strengthens that maybe possible placebo or whatever effect is playing here, because our minds like positive what's the term I'm looking for? Reaffirmation. Our brains like positive reinforcement. They like positive stimulus. We are like hardwired to like that stuff, right? Something feels good, we want to do it. You eat something because it tastes good. You do something because it feels good to do, right? You scratch an itch because it feels good to scratch. Yes, exactly. Overexposure. I think so. I think it reaffirms it. The more that you spend time in VR, the more that you interact with other people, your brain is going to strengthen these like neural pathways that we have, right? Especially if we are constantly having people going to touch us, or doing things that might immerse us into an avatar more. You know, your avatar fits your body, so then it feels more like you because, you know, it's aligned, right? My arm is just as long as my avatar's arm, so I feel like I fit this more. My mouth syncs to when I speak, or if I had eye tracking, my eyes track where, you know, I'm looking, or I have leg tracking and my legs line up with my body, right? The more that these things are visual aligns with what we are going to hopefully perceive as phantom sense, the more likely I think it is to happen, right? Just when I figured out how to rotate the display, the lap pillows over again. Don't worry, it'll come back. It'll come back. It's not gone forever. I like giving lap pillows. It's just my neck hurts. So, I feel like that's probably why. But I think the best thing to do, honestly, if you want a form of phantom sense, is simply to try to believe it's going to happen, right? We're giving in to the suggestion. We're listening and we are suspending our disbelief. It's similar to like if you want to enjoy a movie, you have to be able to suspend your disbelief, because if you can't get immersed in it, if you don't want to believe in the universe that is going on in the movie, you're not going to be able to experience it, right? As well as you would say if you are immersed in the movie, if you are able to suspend your disbelief, right? So I think it's very similar. I think it's very similar. So let me think about how I want to go about this. Well, I feel like the best way to go about this is to get nice and up close and personal, right? So I'm gonna grab you. So you know ahead of time that I'm grabbing you. I'm gonna pull you over and line you up and then put you right here, right? Now, when I touch my microphone, you can hear it, but also you can see my paw pads are so close to your face, right? I wish I'd Phantom Sense because it seemed fun to be able to feel, but even after playing VRC for so long, I can only feel pressure on my forehead. It's a start, though. I think it definitely varies from person to person, right? And so the biggest thing is exposure and wanting it, and also being open to suggestion, right? Now, I want you to just focus on my voice for a moment, right? You can close your eyes if you want to, whatever helps you focus on my voice. And I just want you to take a moment and to listen, to block out anything else that's going on around you right now. Just, if you have to close your eyes, but I just want you to listen to my voice. To listen, to listen, to listen, to listen, to listen, to listen. Good. So, we have our hands right here, right? And you can keep your eyes closed if you want, or you can look at the screen. But I'm going to describe what I'm going to do so that maybe it can help. I want you to imagine, right? I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to form a little peace sign with my fingers, and I'm going to take my hand, just one of them, and I'm going to trace it over your brow bone, right above your eyes. First on the left, and then tracing over your right brow bone. A very light touch. It's soft and warm. Maybe even a light tingle, a little pressure, a soft caress over your brow bones, from left to right, to left, to right. It's okay if it's opposite. Then right to left, to soft caress. And then I'm going to trace from the middle of your eyes, right? You're at your brow bone, right at the middle of your face. We're going to trace down to your nose. And then back up. And then down to your nose. And then back up to between your eyebrows. And down to your nose. Little circles. Maybe a tap, 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 tap. Then up between your eyebrows. Then down to your nose. Then up to your eyebrows. Tap, 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 tap. Good job. Good job. When you open yourself to suggestion, it gets a little bit easier, doesn't it? And you don't even have to have your eyes open, maybe, or maybe the visual does help, but being told that it's happening to you, right? That extra stimulus using your imagination. Now, yes, tingling from front, running to the back of the skull. Yeah, that is autonomous sensory meridian response, or ASMR, that tingly feeling you get from certain sounds or motions. Very similar to phantom sense, and I do believe that if you can experience ASMR, I do think you are probably more likely to be able to experience, phantom sense, right? So, now I'm taking both of my hands and I'm running them down your face, starting from your temples, down to your chin, then back up to your temples, then down to your chin, up to your temples, down to your chin, up to your temples, down to your chin. Good job, good job, good job. You're doing very good. And then I'm going to trace your face again now, but this time I'm just going to use a little claw, just a tiny one, a little bit of claw, okay? A little claw. And it's not sharp, it's like a dull point, right? Can you imagine that? Similar to like an unsharpened pencil, I can imagine. Now, we're starting between your eyebrows again. Right between the eyebrows, right between the eyebrows. We're going down to your nose. Can you feel that? What does it feel like? We're going in circles around the tip of your nose. The tip of your nose. Circle, 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 circle. And then we draw a line back up to between your eyebrows. And we circle again. Circle, 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 circle. And then we go down to your nose. Circle, 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 circle. And then we're going to take a little bit of a different path now. And we're going to go from the tip of your nose to around your eyes. Right? Around your eyes. In a figure 8. Around your eyes. There you go. You're getting it now. See? I told you it wouldn't be that hard to do. We're going around your eyes. In a figure 8. Feels like a Nintendo stylus touching your nose. Yes, yes, yes. You're getting it now. See? Look at you. I told you your brain is powerful. It can do a lot of stuff. And around your eyes. Round in another figure 8. And you can feel a light pressure maybe, or a light warmth or tingle around your cheeks. I am playing that Mario 64 stretchy face game with you, yes. Now, we'll stop at the middle of your face again, right? And thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll start between the eyebrows again. It's a familiar place. And I've just got one dull claw right between your eyebrows. And it's just staying there. Very light pressure. A light pressure. A light pressure between your eyebrows. And this time we're gonna go up from your eyebrows into your hairline. And we're just gonna rub around, moving up to the top of your head. Up to the top of your head. Very light pressure, little scratches at the top of your head. Feels like the suggestion of touch, the anticipation of touch, the little tingles, 5 dull points moving around the top of your head. It's like those games we used to play when we were kids, where you'd take the egg and you'd crack it on your head and feel it drizzle down the back of your skull. Or that game that we would play when we were younger, where you would take your hand and you would pretend to pull a thread out from it, and you could feel the feeling of it being pulled. Did you guys ever play those kind of games when you were younger? Where you'd have somebody come up and they'd go to your palm and they'd make a little pinching motion right in front and pretend to pull a thread. Pull the thread from your palms. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hello. We just got a raid on Twitch. Thank you so much, Wolfie. Thank you. Hello. We are doing some ASMR today. Some ASMR. I hope you guys had a great stream. Thank you for popping in. Today, my goal is to help some people develop their phantom sense. Phantom sense. Hello. How many of you guys have phantom sense in VR chat? Type 1 if you have phantom sense. I'm also gonna move you guys up a little bit ears. I want to see my ears. Yes, I have a soothing voice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 We had a huge ramble earlier about what I believe to be the science behind phantom sense. Phantom sense. And now I've been showing people how if you are open to suggestion, it can be a little bit easier to develop it or just to experience it. And you don't have to have VR to experience phantom sense, or what we know as the anticipation of touch. You've been speechless for the last 10 minutes. Who said 6, 7? Wolfie. With my big bappers, it wouldn't even hurt. You do have a Catgirl girlfriend. It's me, it's me, it's me. Punch me in ASMR, yeah. Pump, 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 pump. I didn't read the title. And thank you for all the follows. I heard 6, 7, my immersion's broken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone throw tomatoes at Wolfie for taking our immersion out. Yes, I am the collective Catgirl girlfriend. It's part of the being an Eldritch being that I am allowed to be a collective girlfriend. So it's fine. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope your stream was good. Thank you for all the love and for the 6, 7. I'll give you some purrs. Doesn't it feel like I'm actually leaning in and purring right into your ears? Doesn't it feel like I'm just a screen away? Can you feel my breath on your ears? I'm right here, and I'm blowing very lightly into your ears. Thank you for the follows, lovelies. And you can, right? You can feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me touching you? Can you feel me close to you? Can you feel my warmth? Can you feel the puffs of my breath against your ears when I purr? Yeah, it tickles down your neck, right? We can work with that, actually. So I'm gonna lean in really close. And you can close your eyes again if you want to, or you can keep them open. But I want you to focus on my voice again, okay? That's what's important. We focus on what I'm saying. What I'm doing is secondary. Just anticipate a touch. Right? So, I'm going to lean in closer to you now, pushing aside maybe your fur or your hair that might be in the way. And I want to go right up close to your ear. I'm talking directly into your ear now. And then I'm going to lean to the other side and do the same thing again, brushing your fur or your hair out of the way, right up to your ear, so I'm talking directly into your ear again. This cat's throat is dry, hold on. I can't purr if my throat is dry. I'm gonna open this water bottle. Now, I'm going to lean in close again. I had some water this time, so I should be able to purr better now. Yeah. And then I'm going to, instead of leaning up right next to your ear, I'm going to press my throat up against your neck so you can feel the purring coming from my throat, okay? Can you feel the bass of the purr, the vibration of my throat, my warmth up against you? Good job, good job. Look at you. You're having the sensation you can't explain, a shiver down your spine, yeah? I can do you one better. I'm gonna lean in again, but I'm gonna put my head on your shoulder, okay? And then you can't see it because I'm leaned up against you, but I'm slowly bringing my hand around your back so I can wrap you in a hug. I'm wrapping you in a warm hug. You can feel my arms go underneath your own and wrap around your back with a very light pressure. Can you feel it? My hands putting pressure around your spine, your lower back, the warmth of my arms around your torso. And then, let's say I wanted to trace your spine now from here. You think I could do it? Starting from your tailbone, slowly moving up. My paws, my short nails, slowly tracing up your spine, now at the middle of your back. Slowly. And then making their way up between your shoulder blades. Happy Pride Month. To where the bone that meets your neck is, right between your shoulders. I believe that's called your cervical spine, if I remember correctly. And then taking my paws and running them around the back of your neck where the baby hairs grow, very lightly scratching around right at the edge of your hairline on the back of your neck. Scratch. Little circles, scratch. Good job. job listening to me. Hugs are the best, aren't they? And then slowly, 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 I move my hands over your shoulders. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And right in front of you again. And I see the head pats. I'll do those now. Thank you for my head pats. I love head pats from you guys. Thank you. I can't see my redeems, so you'll have to let me know if there's any. I'm not ignoring them on purpose. I just can't see them because all I can see is my chat right now. Just standard ASMR affair for me. I'm jealous of the rest. It's okay. Sometimes it takes a little more. Sometimes you have to experience it more, or there's a specific thing that'll work for you, because sometimes it's not your face. Sometimes it's your body. Sometimes it's a very specific part of your body or your face. Or you need to be in VR maybe, or maybe you need to experience it in a different way. It is different for everyone. Our brains make bonds and neural pathways in different ways because we're all different, right? And that's good. So it's okay. It's okay. Even if you can't get phantom tingles, phantom sense from all of this. And it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. There's still a possibility for you to develop it. It might just take time. Might take, effort. Or maybe because you don't believe it'll happen to you, maybe. Maybe. Could also be that. You do have to LARP for it to work. That's the thing. You have to believe that it's going to happen. You have to suspend your disbelief, like I said. And that's a difficult thing, especially if you're skeptical, which is fair. It's okay if you are skeptical. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means it might be a little harder for you, which is okay. That's okay. It can be a little more difficult if it might mean that you need to do it when you're sleepy, or when you're very relaxed, or when you're not thinking about it, right? Or maybe you have a little catnip, Because fun fact about me, I first started experiencing phantom sense because I'm a very skeptical cat. I may be magical and eldritch, but I'm still skeptical too. I'm a cat of science. I admit it. I like magic, but I also like science. And so the first time I experienced phantom sense, I had a little bit of catnip, and I was laying back in my bed, very sleepy, very relaxed, and it helped. Because that's what it took for me to first experience it. Because if I had not been on the catnip, right, and had not been comfy and relaxed enough, I would not have been there. I would not have been able to experience phantom sense when I did, right? It probably would have taken me longer. Maybe I would have never experienced and developed it to this day had I not done that, right? So it does depend on who you are. That said, use catnip responsibly. Thank you for the follows. Okay, before we get back to attempting again to give you guys phantom sense or tingles, I'm going to have to do the ads for the Twitch viewers. I'm very sorry. So I run 3 minutes of ads every hour. Top of the hour, it's the bare minimum I can do, right? And you can come back when you want to, if you want to leave during the ads, or you can click the little preview button that it gives you. You can mute the ad, and then you can unmute the little pop-up preview thing. That also works, or if you have other ways of dealing with it. YouTube does not get ads, so if you want to, exclamation point YouTube, exclamation point YT, or exclamation point ASMR, you can also go over there. There are no ads because Twitch doesn't let me turn off ads. So The 3 minutes of ads for Twitch will start now, and I will be here when you come back. We will come back to trying to develop your phantom sense after the 3 minutes. So in this little bit of time, we'll probably just chat for a little bit. So, listen, I don't want that money. I literally can't, like, fully turn off ads on Twitch. Unfortunately, they don't let you. It's messed up, honestly, because I don't run ads on my YouTube streams at all. Oh, you're melting. Aw. I don't think I would take a Raid Shadow Legends ad. I'm gonna be real with you. And it's because I don't play Raid Shadow Legends. I would never take a sponsor unless I were to first try it and also think it was decent, right? And it'd have to be something relevant to me. I don't like mobile games. But, you know, get that bag. If you do get a Raid Shadow Legends ad, get that bag. Get that bag. I can get Phantom Sense because I have 300,000 power, yeah, and Rise of Kingdoms. I'm sorry, guys, you have to grind out your Rise of Kingdoms in order to get Phantom Sense DLC. You have to pay like $16, like it's like Destiny DLC. That's so silly. But have you guys been enjoying it so far? How many of you guys were able to feel a little something from this so far? I hope it's been kind of helpful. I've been trying to do more suggestion, but I don't want to lean too much into like the hypnosis sides of things. Yet. I have my stuff for it, mind you. I do have them, but I'm not ready yet. I'm not confident in my hypnosis ability at all yet. If you don't know, why are you shilling it to me? Huh? I felt something in my vagina. God damn it. Hypnosis is fun, but I am like very hesitant to do anything, right, that I've not like thoroughly studied and like practiced, right? At least when it comes to like stuff like hypnosis. And I want to, you know, be able to do more stuff like that. And I've been practicing, but I want to make it like its own thing if I do a hypnosis ASMR, right? Today's focus is just suggestion, the, you know, anticipation of touch, right? Today's focus is phantom sense, but there will be a hypnosis ASMR in the future, worry not. That's okay if you're suggestible, that's good for me. It means that I can suggest you and make you feel good and influence you, and if you fall asleep near me, I will give you weird dreams. Subliminal messaging. Hypnosis is hard. You definitely have to be open to it and like willing, right? That's like the biggest part of like hypnosis is like you have to be willing for it to happen and you have to be open to it. You have to be suggestible and suspend your disbelief and make yourself relaxed. And I think that's very difficult for a lot of people, myself especially. Like, hypno does not affect me because I'm too skeptical, right? But I know some people who do like that stuff, and it definitely shows. A lot of the people I know who like hypno also have phantom sense. Make it make sense, right? These things correlate. I'm telling you. I'm no scientist. Everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, but I do believe that if you are suggestible, it probably is more likely that you can get into hypnosis, you can get into phantom sense, right? I think these things, they go together. They align too much for them not to, right? But it's okay. It's okay. A good girl whisper ASMR. I feel like I give those a lot, but I don't mind. Praise ASMR is always fun. I have done some praise stuff before, but I'm always willing to do more. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear like a faint thudding in the background, but my cat is slamming on the screen door right now, and I'm very sorry I can't stop him. He's too powerful. He's figuring out how to open doors, and it's scary. I fantasized, but I can't recall being under hypnosis before. I'm just saying, yeah, hypnosis is entirely suggestion. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, OGs remember the praise redeem. It's true. There used to be a praise redeem, but I got rid of it because I like praising you guys when I want to and not whenever I receive bits or whatever. So, I have a cat. Yes, don't question the morality of a cat owning a cat. Okay? This is none of your concern. Is that like having a human pet? Maybe. Are you guys against having humans as pets? Because if so, boy, do I have news for you guys. That's like one of my favorite things ever. Human pets are the best. Because they smell less than dogs and cats a lot of the time. I get you. Alright. Because you guys have been so good, and I have seen some requests for it, I will do a little bit of praise, and then we'll get back into the Phantom Sense stuff. Is that alright? Does that sound good? Oh, to be a human pet, what a dream. A lot of people say that. See, that's the problem, is like immersion break moment. This cat is broke, and if I wanted to have a pet, like, I would need money. I need money. And also, like, I feel like I have, okay, born to be a sugar mama, forced to be a peasant. That is my life. It is. Release me. Anyway. On to the praise. Okay. Are you ready? And you guys get the lap pillow back as a treat too. Alright. Lap pillow time. I hope you're cozy. Are you comfy? I hope you're comfy. Cozy. Yes, little praise is a treat. Exactly. Lap pillow time. Yes, a little praise is a treat before we go back into the Phantom Sense stuff. Okay, are you ready? I can't believe I just read that. Alright. Let's see, we'll start with, because the first person I saw ask for praise asked for good girls, so we'll start with good girls. Does that sound good? Alright, but we'll make it through everyone, I promise. We'll do good girls, good boys, good pets, and I can't think of another one, but we'll figure something out. Good chat. Alright. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Good girl. You've been so good and so sweet and obedient. Yes, you have. Listening to me and being suggestible. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you get the beans too while I do this. Okay, and next. Good kitty. Such a good kitty. Good pet. Very good pet. Yes, you are. You've been such a good pet. Isn't that right? Now, because I know majority of my watchers are men, or identify as men, this is for you guys. Life just became worth it. No, life should always be worth it. Good boy. You're such a good boy. you my good boy? You're such a good boy. Good boy. Such a sweet, sweet boy, being so obedient. Good job. Good boy. What if gang identifies as a dog? Is good pet not good enough for you? But I'll do it, it's fine. Good puppy. Good puppy. You're such a good puppy. A good minion. I guess some of you guys are my minions, right? Right? Good minion. My stomach is growling. We bring up rats and minions and mice and my stomach starts growling. Good minion. Good little minion. Oh, you've been so good for me. So subservient. So delicious looking. Now I'm getting hungry. But yes, good cars. There's good cats, good pets, good girls, good boys, good they, thems. Good they, them. I feel like that's so funny because, like, I'm gender fluid and I go by they, them sometimes, but hearing they, them as a term is so funny. Don't eat the chat? Why not? Give me reasons not to eat you, and I will consider them. You're so cute. So cute. So cute. Oh, so cute. Good job. Good job. Okay. Too cozy right now? Too EB to be consumed. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is They Them an actual horror movie? I would consider myself a horror movie. Alright, back to what we were doing. Back to the task at hand. You get to lay here a little longer in my lap, though, because I'm feeling nice, even though I'm hungry. Alright, I want to scratch your hair. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. And thank you for all the follows, and for the subs and everything else and the biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pat, pat, pat. Is there actually a horror movie named They Them? Is that true? I'll have to check it out. All I can think about is that one horror movie, It Follows, the sexually transmitted demon. I think that's kind of heat, though. Alright, now I'm gonna scratch your head while you lay on my lap, okay? Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. You're here for the pets? Well, you're in the perfect place at the perfect time. Because I'm scratching you. Scratch, 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 scratch. You just missed all the good boys and good girls, though. Good job. You've been very good. And now it's time to scratch your head. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. I pet you. I make my biscuits at you. What mimetic hazard was delivered into my ear canal? All of them. I'm the mimetic hazard. Silly you, I'm a cognito hazard. To be needed. Yeah, the horrors of non-binary. Yeah, it's me. I'm the non-binary horror. Not really, but the gender fluid horror. Ooh. You're so silly. You're so silly. Now we're gonna face each other again so I can pet your face. And I missed looking into your eyes. Can you blame me? You can't stop thinking about me now? Good. That's what I want. I want you to think of me and dream of me and... what else? What do I want? Now I have to think about this. What else do I want? I want a snack. But, you know, think of me. Offerings of salmon. Yes, I will take offerings of salmon, of tuna, of souls, and love and devotion, and life energy, and lust, and etc., etc. I take many an offering. And money. I also accept money, but not required. The anomaly must be contained now. The kitty should haunt your dreams. I'll give you good dreams, though. I give you good dreams. The lust to cheese it. Delicious. Alright, it's time. We're going back to messing with your face for the purposes of Phantom sets. Give me sacrifice. I mean, you can try. Yeah, you can't contain me during Pride Month. This is when I'm most powerful, aside from like October and December. Those are my months. How do I say Atomic eyes are very pretty and dreamy, but with Riz? You just say them. Is it true? Are my eyes pretty? Are they dreamy? Will you look deep into my eyes? Silly, silly, silly. You're offering yourself? Really? Can I actually have that? Can I really? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Rats are delicious. So are mice. Alright, now it's time for me to touch your face again. Are you ready? 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 Is the face-to-face too much? Is me being this close hard for you? Oh, I could do like a cabadon. I can like... Hold on. Hi. Are you my good girl? Are you my good boy? Silly, silly little things. Alright, so I'm gonna start by tracing around between your eyebrows again. Tap, 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 tap. My stomach growled again. We're gonna do little circles between your eyebrows, and then we're gonna draw a line down from between your eyebrows to the bridge of your nose, to the tip of your nose, the tip of your nose. Little circle, little tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. It's okay, I'm not into being praised either. And then we're gonna trace back up from the tip of your nose to between your eyebrows. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna spread it from between your eyebrows. So it's gonna start in a closed hand with all my fingers pressed together and then spread out. Kind of like that thing that we used to do when we were younger. I don't know how many of you guys did it, but did you ever have a friend come up to you and they'd go to your knee and then they'd take their fingers and they'd spread them out using the tips of their fingers on your knee to make it feel funny, kind of like that. Spread. Spread. We're gonna trace around again. Trace, trace, trace. Tracing around your eyes in a figure 8. Trace, 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 trace. Trace, 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 trace. In a figure 8, in a figure 8. I did it too. I did the knee thing to people to be mean. Tracing around your face, around your eyes. You have such beautiful eyes. Look at you. Aren't you eye candy? Trace, 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 trace. And now we're just going to go around one eye in a circle. Circle, 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 circle. And then around the other eye. Circle, 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 circle. Good job. Good job. And then I'm going to put both hands on your face. I'm going to hold your face by the cheeks, like so. Can you feel the light pressure, the warmth of me holding your cheeks? Rubbing my thumb across your face. Very soft. Very slow. Very soft caress. If you ever want to feel something interesting, I don't know if you've ever tried this before, but if you cross your arms and you hold your face like somebody else would, it feels interesting as the best way I can describe it. Let me drink some water. Did you try it? Did you try it? Did you try it? Did you put your hands on your face by crossing your arms first? It feels like it's somebody else, doesn't it? Yeah, it's interesting. It feels good. Now you can do that while I do this to your face. See? And it feels like it's somebody else. It's like I'm there, touching your face, caressing you, telling you how pretty or handsome you are, how cute you are. Yeah, it feels very interesting. Your brain does weird stuff. Like I said, we take interesting little shortcuts, so when you touch your face with the hands that you're not expecting, it feels different, right? You take your hands, you cross them over, and you hold your face. And it feels interesting. Similarly, holding something to your chest is actually like very soothing psychologically. Any like pressure around your chest can be very soothing. So like if you have like a body pillow or stuffed animal, holding it to your chest, putting pressure to your chest can be very soothing. Some people do it as like a self-soothing behavior. It gives you the similar endorphins that you get from hugging someone else. Feels very nice. I recommend getting a body pillow if you can, though. Those things are awesome. I have one, and I'm like obsessed with that thing. It's so awesome. And now just petting one side of your face, rubbing my thumb across your cheek. Rub, 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 rub. And then the other one. Rub, 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 rub. Could be placebo, could not be. Who's to say, really? If it feels good, what's the harm, right? Yes, I have tons of plushies too. Hugging plushies feels good for that reason. It releases the endorphins. It's very nice. Very relaxing. Yes, hug your pillows. Yes. And thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rubbing your face. Very relaxing. Very relaxing. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, relax, relax. Relax, 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 relax. Good job, good job. So cute. Beep. Oh, you have a big Meowscarada plushie? I'm jealous. I want to get a big plushie. I want to get plushies of Pokemon in general, but my favorite Pokemon has like no merch, so there's no point. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I know, it's a shame. Yes, a bit of phantom sense when somebody poops you as well as head pats. Yes. I find that the nose is a very easy place to develop phantom sense from. That's where I started too, is because you can see the stimulus right in front of your eyes, right? It's right by your nose, like this. Just lightly touching, a light pressure. It's soft, tingly feeling. Tap, tap, tap. Maybe a warmth. But I can just reach out and touch, touch, touch. Maybe even with my claw tip, I can circle around the tip of your nose. Tap, tap, tap. See, the thing is, like, free your mind from shame, dude. Having a body pillow is awesome. I'm like degen maxing IRL. I've got like crazy anime girl body pillow on my bed right now. And I love that thing. I'm obsessed with it. It's so awesome. Free your mind. Tap, tap, tap. The tip of your nose. Tap, tap, tap. Circle it. Circle, 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 circle. Circle, 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 circle. Is it gonna make you sneeze? Does this make you want to sneeze? That's another sensation you can get. Yeah, you can develop phantom sense without VR. Depends on who you are. Depends on how suggestible you are, how willing you are. So, it definitely can happen. Good job. My stomach's growling. You want to bat my paw away, but you can't. You can't. You're helpless. You're completely at my whim. I can keep touching your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh. Oh no, you're so helpless. Oh no. What am I gonna do to you? Nothing you wouldn't enjoy anyway. Good job. Make me so happy. I want to make biscuits all over you and purr. I can tell you're a cat just from the purrs. Well, I would hope so, considering, you know, the ears and my cute nose, and I don't know. I feel like cat. That's okay. Thank you for popping in, though. And the VOD will be up afterwards if you want to watch the rest of it anyways, or if you ever want to go to sleep. I have a playlist on YouTube that has all of the live ASMR I've done, except for the finals one, because I was worried that one would be loud. So, but thank you for popping in. And thank you everyone who's been lurking. I appreciate you. Lurkers are the backbones of streams. Thank you for being here. And good night to those of you who are falling asleep or already asleep. Is stream almost over? Yeah. We'll do a bit more and then we'll be done. And thank you for being here. And thank you for wanting to watch my stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you. No, I meant the game. I meant finals the game. I've gotten better though. I don't yell as much when I play that game now. Yes, licking gang. Thank you. And oh my goodness, till 4 a.m. Please get sleep. Oh my goodness, don't stay up for me. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. How in the ooga do I finally catch a stream? It's the end of it. It's not the end yet. It's not the end yet. No, you have time. You have time. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have time. I promise you have time. I see. I see. I see. But don't worry. You have time. You have time. This is not the end yet. It's not yet. We're getting there, but we're not there yet because we'll end around 2 hours. We're at the 1:40 mark right now, guys. So we still have time together. I promise. I promise. I promise. I like spending time with you guys. I'm gonna put on my onesie though because I want to be cozy. Do you like my onesie? Isn't it cute? You have to stay till the end. Oh goodness. Please don't ruin your sleep schedule for me, but I appreciate you being here. I could play some thems today, I think. No, there's always more ASMR, I promise. I like doing this stuff with you guys. I like being able to relax you and hang out, so. 24-hour ASMR stream. No! You guys know I couldn't do that. Don't play with me right now. It's mostly because I have a lot of activities I do that are loud, and also when I do ASMR, I can't have my fan on, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there is sweat dripping down my face. I am so... It's so hot. I could not do a 24-hour ASMR stream unless it was like the winter, because right now, too hot. Too hot. Like, I would keep going past the 2-hour mark, but it is hot, so... But it's okay for now. It's okay for now. I felt like a lizard though. Like I licked my own sweat earlier and I was like, I feel like a lizard when they like lick their eyeball, you know? I'm glad you like my eyes. Thank you. Don't worry, I'm hydrated. You know I'm hydrated because I can purr. If I'm not hydrated, I can't purr. My throat gets dry, no purr happen. Yeah, well, I'm happy you got to be here. Thank you. I hope you can be in the other future ASMR streams then to watch too then. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you were able to make your first stream. Yes, it's so hot. It's so hot out. It's too hot out. And I have fur. It's hot. So after this, I'm going to go lay on the tile for a little bit. And then I'm going to probably play game. Well, I'm a calm kitty. That's why I can calm you down because I'm kitty. I totally don't have strange eldritch powers that have to do with sleeping and dreams. Yes, pet me. Thank you. I appreciate all that pets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Happy kitty. Happy kitty, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. I was born being able to purr this way. It comes from my throat, because I'm cat. And if you were to put your hand right here to my throat or even to my chest, you could feel my whole body rumble. Thank you for the pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys spoil me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little lap pillow, and then we will head out. Does that sound good to you guys? I can't raid because I don't have anyone to raid on YouTube, and I don't know how to raid on YouTube. So once we're done, we'll call it a day. As much as I would love to raid you guys into other people, I am still very new to YouTube, so... You do have a cat in your ears, silly. Of course, I'm right here. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Tap, 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 tap. I'm glad it's comfy. Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm cute. You're cute. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate ya. We're gonna dim it a little at the end here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Rest of your Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me get nice up close and personal with you guys. I hate that it turned down my exposure. Whatever. Have a good rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And there will be more streams in the future, of course. I am touching you. It's true. I'm touching you right now. I'm going to touches you. So, I will be seeing you guys this Sunday or whenever I see you again. This Sunday is a Twitch stream. I'm going to be away from home, but I'm going to have all my stream stuff. So, I'll still be streaming while I'm on this little week plus trip. So, we won't have to miss each other. So, I'm happy. I'm excited. So, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys whenever I see you again. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm fading out. Ah. You guys stay healthy too. You guys stay healthy too, okay? You be good now. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Mwah. I love you guys.